Yesterday in our 10K and 30-day mastermind, we had a big discussion, a big conversation around sales, like we do every week. Hey, what's up, Ashley? And I know for a lot of new coaches, just making offers to people can be overwhelming. I know for a lot of new coaches, finding out the clarity about what kind of service to offer people is really challenging. I know for a lot of new coaches, what to name their program is really challenging. And underneath all of those challenges are, a lack of clarity and confidence. And that's why we talk about confidence and cash flow, right? The confidence in you, yourself as a business owner, has to be there first. The confidence and the clarity about a very simple marketing strategy has to be there so you can show up and be visible and deliver value and make offers, has to be there. And I want you guys to think about this on your sales calls. So let me know if you guys are joining me here live. Let me know, where are you at in the process? Are you having sales calls? Are they not converting? Are you being too nice on your sales calls? Are you just lacking the clarity to even get started? Let me know. I want to know. Please pop your questions here in the chat. If you're catching the replay, pop them in as well. Let us know. I want to bring this idea to you that how do 6 and 7 figure business earners show up? I want you guys to chew on that for a bit. Write it down even. How do 6 and 7 figure earners show up? How do they show up on sales calls? And this is a really important edge to soften, because a lot of new coaches get on the phone and you want people to like you because you need them to buy your service, so you're nice to them. And I want you to think that if you were going to drop a couple grand on somebody's services, would you hire a friend, a nice person, a friend, or B, somebody who's willing to call you out on your BS and actually help you? A or B? My guess is you would choose B, right? So remember that when you're in a sales call, it's not about being nice for this person to like you, to buy from you. When you get on a sales call with people, they're finding out, hey, is this person going to buy my BS story? Are they going to give me, are they going to let me get away with my excuses? People that hire high-end coaches are hiring a mentor, hiring somebody who can actually help them. And that's going to require you to show up in a new way with a lot more certainty and a lot more confidence. So I want to put that nugget out for you in case you're being too nice on a sales call. And just so you know, that is the trajectory that everybody has to face at some point in the journey of becoming a coach. You're not just a coach. You're an online marketer, you're a salesperson, and then you start to deliver your service. I'm going to share with you guys a little story about how I got started, because, I didn't get started and start making $300,000 a month like this in my business. It didn't happen like that. And there were times when I, had to juggle and struggled with, do I go to this event or do I pay the rent? Okay, like many times, that happened many times in my life. Do I invest in this program or do I pay the rent? It's a good thing I decided to hire the mentor, go to the event, because I learned something. And the truth is, you've got to look at your business like a real business owner. And if you want a vehicle that's going to bring you $100,000+ a year, you're not going to learn that in a $29.99 ebook. You're not going to learn that in a $197 online do-it-yourself course. You're not. What I've found to be true over the last 10 years is that whenever I leaned in and hired a mentor who took me by the hand and said, "No, don't do that, Vanessa. Go and focus over here. Hey, that marketing message sucks. Hey, I think you're marketing to the wrong audience. Hey, you know what? This could be a lot stronger. Hey, if you did this on your sales calls, it would help you. Hey, what about this funnel?" Wow, did my life and my business just explode. and it was never convenient. It was always a little bit scary, but it was always worth it. So inviting you guys to get uncomfortable and also invest in yourself and your business. Really look at your business like a business owner. So when you're starting out in business, you kind of are wearing all the hats. And in our 10K and 30-day program, we show you, how to start as a solopreneur and generate sales. And then the next problem you're going to have is you're going to have too many clients, and you're going to be too busy, and then you're going to need to hire like a virtual assistant to help you. And that can be really scary, as a business owner, to like, oh my God, I got to spend money. How much do I spend? Who do I hire? What do I hire them for? So this has been a really big conversation this week. Hey, what's up, Siobhan? And Sarah is in the house. What's up, Sarah? Brenda says, I feel like this has been something I've been needing. I've been with companies and it's brain overload. Yeah. Yep. So imagine if you were to wake up every day and know exactly what 3 things you need to do in your business. What would that feel like? Go ahead and comment in the chat below. One of our clients today on our year-long program said, well, I've been, enrolling clients, and now I'm like overloaded. I have too many clients. I said, yeah, it's a great problem to have. Now it's time for you to, start doing a mastermind and start serving one to many. So imagine what that would feel like when your problem is not, oh my God, I don't have clients. Your problem is I have too many clients, right? So there's this like hallucination, I think, that a lot of new coaches have. And that hallucination is, oh, I'm never going to have problems in my business. Like one day the problems are going to go away. Okay, that's a hallucination. The truth is you're always going to have problems in your business. You're going to fix one problem and it's going to create another problem. Like, oh my gosh, I have no clients, to, oh my gosh, I have too many clients and now I need to hire some other people and I don't know how to hire people. All right, so as a business owner, what you're really getting into is being a paid problem solver. I mean, I think coaching, the business of like being an inspirational leader, an online coach or a health fitness coach, a life coach, a spiritual coach, I think there's no better business that you can have where you impact people and it's fulfilling. I mean, just reading this is like, you just like saw my energy go, oh, that's so amazing. And it's never going to be an overcrowded marketplace, because if you haven't noticed, the world is waking up. Everyone's becoming, conscious, and no one's getting out of here alive. So everyone's on that consciousness train, and most people need help, right? How much quicker can you get results when you work with somebody versus trying to figure it out on your own? A lot faster. So there's always going to be a market. The coaching industry is never going to it's never going away. Service industry, that service of helping people, is really just on the rise. What's up, Molly? Hey, Vanessa from OK. I bought your books. Oh, yay! Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the books. Elisa says, Vanessa, do we work directly with you, or is the training with one of your team? I love your energy. Oh, thank you. So, Elisa, our 10K and 30-day program is kind of like a hybrid. So you do work with me and my whole team. So think about this. You get to, you have your own personal coach in the program, kind of like a mindset coach that helps you with very specific things. For example, how many of you guys have struggled with that, what we call your compelling story, right? Like, people ask me all the time, what do I do my videos about? Like, what do I call myself? What am I really actually selling? So your mindset mentor helps you with that on day one. As soon as you start, we knock that out of the park. I've seen coaches struggle with that for like 3 years, okay? So we help you set up a sales attraction system. And I think a lot of coaches really still struggle with, I don't want to tell my story because it's going to mean that I'm throwing my cousin, my sister, my husband, my ex-husband, my kids under the bus. And they're afraid of, like, let me know if that's you, because this is a really valid fear. How do I share my story and share my truth? And how do I become this authentic marketer when it means that I'm going to throw people under the bus. People won't like me. They'll judge me, for fear of the repercussions of what that could mean when you share your story. That's a really big, valid concern when people start. So we help you knock that right off of your plate. So when you start, you get your own private coach, and they help you with your compelling story, with your, who are you? What are you calling yourself in the marketplace? And the first steps to building your sales attraction system. And then we have live group Q&A calls. I do them on Mondays. So we have, sometimes we have 30 people in that, and you get to talk with me directly. But what's really cool about the mastermind is like you're sitting there and all of these other coaches are asking questions that you would have never thought to ask that are so freaking relevant. And you come away with like, wow, so much, like boom. We also have live Q&A calls with a media buyer. So they show you how to start, with a small $5 a day Facebook ad budget, which is really, really crucial. If you want to have a portable, profitable business that you can rock in your bikini. Yes, I'm Canadian. Yes, I traded it all in to move to Hawaii a couple of years ago. And I had to learn online marketing. And it was really confusing. And I got my ad account shut down many times. And I made every mistake in the book. So you guys don't have to. And so you have help with making sure that your ads are attracting the right clients, making sure your ads are working, making sure that you're not wasting your money. And then we also have planning calls. So, a big part of like success and failure is simply a result of habits. That's all it is. And you just don't know what the habits are for successful entrepreneurship. So we have calls about that. We have calls about sales, about marketing, about copywriting. You guys get access to my 100-page offer Bible, which are the best social media posts and emails that have made our clients literally millions of dollars here in the last 10 years. They work like gangbusters. I just got off a call this morning with our year-long clients. They're using the same thing. And one of our clients said this weekend, she's like, I need to get some sales calls booked in. And I said, have you fired out this email? And she's like, oh, where is it? And I said, it's in this module, fire it out. And today she said, yeah, I booked 3 sales calls with that email. So a lot of it is knowing what to use, how to use it. So we show you, the art of copywriting, how to make social media posts, how to create a tribe online. And that's when you start to have some real relief, right? When you make that first $3,000 sale or $5,000 coaching sale, you're like, oh my gosh, this is possible. And then let's just keep that going.